Doing Friday's market wrap up here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, call sign Whiz, Chief Investment Strategist. Getting ready to do my live trading webinar this morning, wealth creation with options, and a lot going on in the market. Even though we're kind of just wallowing around flat here, so to speak. A lot of macroeconomic data out of Japan. Huge rise in prices, the most since 1982. Obviously, that tax that went into effect April 1st is starting to have an effect. Initially, based on May data, we said it wasn't. Now, based on June data, we're seeing that it is. So, Abe has really, said, hey, we are really using this third arrow. We're going to knock out deflation, and we're going to pull ourselves out of this nosedive. And actually, the jobs market improved in Japan. So, we have conflicting headlines. Here we go in the Wall Street Journal. Job openings, best data in over 2 decades, and then you have over here at Bloomberg, consumer prices climbed the fastest pace in 32 years. So the Nikkei more or less flopping around as well as they're trying to figure out whether or not this data is good or bad. Yesterday in the United States here, we had a Fed head, who was it, Bullard, literally at about, as the market opened, say, hey, I don't think the market's really awake to how close we are to ending our tapering and being close to the targets that we've been laying out here. And more or less like, hey, market, you're not listening to us, that this is going to end, and you better wake up. Well, it's pretty funny because the market rolled over pretty hard yesterday morning and then recovered. We sold a bull put spread into that sell-off in our weekly options model portfolio and made $1,500 by the end of the day as the market recovered. So I think we're just going to kind of wallow around here today. Essentially, we're flat in the Dow and the SPOOs. This is our wealth creation with options model portfolio. Really looking forward to today's live trading session. Up $8,000 on a couple trades on Brazil on the EWZ. We're getting ready to get out of those because, yeah, we have the Olympics coming up, but I think after this World Cup euphoria kind of fades and Brazil, big game with Brazil tomorrow at noon. I'm sure going to have a couple caipirinhas at noon down here in South Florida. But I think it's a good time to take some profits in those, and then maybe put those on back as the world readies for the Olympics. Getting ready to get bullish on gold again. Gold's kind of taken a little bit of a breather. Had a nice run recently. I mean, we had a $500 million gold trade right after the Fed spoke last week. Was really disturbing. Well, not disturbing. I mean, it's great to see that type of trade. And then finally, today we're going to be getting consumer sentiment. And let's take a look at what that is. So as you can see, there's that big gold trade. We've kind of leveled off here on gold. June consumer sentiment is an 82.5. 82.5 on consumer sentiment. So that's a beat. We were looking for 82.2. So that's a little bit out of a beat with University of Michigan revised consumer sentiment. So that's a little bit of a good. So in Bizarro market, good news is good news, bad news is good news, and awful news is great news, like we saw with the GDP. With a GDP print of that negative, negative was 2.9%, whatever it was a national embarrassment. The market would have been down, 600 points in the old days. But it just shows you that the Fed's not going anywhere, and this market can only go up until it doesn't. Okay, so happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with our weekly options and primary live trade brief because I got to head up to New York on Thursday. Okay, so have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you.